All right. Good morning, everyone. We have a CPI earlier this morning at around 8:30 New York time. So this is going to be a trade on the open of the regular session. As you can see, I got long one contract on the Nasdaq right there at 17,025. My plan with this long is to see it break into new highs. So it would treat CPI as if, it ran lower and the move off the open is going to reverse that move that we had in the pre-market. So we're just waiting for it to price higher. We don't want to see it go below that blue line at 94, right there, that dotted blue line. And I want to add to at least 2 contracts, but the way it's trading is not making me feel confident in this long. So on this touch right here, I don't want to see it close below low like it did right there. That's indicating to me that it's not interested in taking out that high at 17,042. And then that second and third candle close right there basically confirmed to me that we're going to go lower. So now I'm looking for a short entry. So you'll see me, I put 2 contracts on short. So I basically reverse the position. And as soon as I put that on, it drops relatively quickly and displaces from my entry, which makes me feel confident that I'm on the right side. So knowing that I just took that loss, it was roughly about $800 on that one contract, which is fairly large. But with the candles being so big because of CPI and the range is just massive right now, it's kind of hard not to incur any drawdown on my entries to know if I'm right or wrong until I basically get stopped. So I covered one right there to basically pay for the other trade. I believe I only covered like $550 on that one contract. If it does come back onto me, I don't want to have 2 losers in a row. So I just want to pay myself as the market makes money available to me. So now we're trading and I'm aiming for that red line down there at the low. So new lows on NASDAQ today is where my target is on this short. And you're going to see, I'm going to try to add some contracts. I'm going to switch over to micros and I'm going to try to get a position going with micros too. I want to see it slow down right here and kind of start pricing higher and then be fully short, ready to go by 10 a.m. You notice it's 9:53 a.m. So we have a few minutes until I believe the lows will trade. So I'm waiting for price to kind of shoot back up before I start adding to my short. And stop right now should be at break even. I don't believe it will come back to my entry. It should leave all that price up there alone. I'm watching how it deals with this range right here. So you'll see I drop it down to 5 micros, which is basically a half position size in the full size NASDAQ. And I do that as kind of a starter position because I predict it's going to go sideways for a little bit here. And if I can keep adding more contracts as it breaks highs, then I can get a good average price. But I let this one go to see how it acts at that blue box I have right there. I still have my other position on. So that's what I like to see. I like to see how it goes up into there and then fails. That makes me confident. So right here, I added 3 right there when it broke that low. And I'm going to add another 2 to make it a full-size NASDAQ contract. So 10 micros will equal 1 full-size contract. And so right after I add that last little clip right there, I expect it to start falling through, which it immediately does. So I move my stops to basically that swing high right there. I don't want to see price come back. So I'm looking to cover into this low right here. So I still have both positions on, so I'm short technically 2 full-size contracts. So I close there, I get a fill at 16,901 on the full-size contract. And then I close my second one at 16,888 on the 10 micros I had. So, I mean, I probably could have just scaled out and held because I do believe it's going to go even lower, but that was more than enough P&L for me. So I think total on that was, I don't know, over 1800. Maybe I have to do the math, but I'll actually just paste it on the screen of what the total came out to be. So I'll post it up.